Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. I just hit the camera. So, tonight I am doing a quick mini live. My life right now is insane. I've got a crop coming up this weekend. I am smack dab in the middle of prepping for my holiday retreat, which is a tremendous amount of work. It goes Thursday, Wednesday night, all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. And unlike a crop, I call it a retreat or a mega workshop on steroids. So I have several, 2 to 3 workshops a day. I plan them all, prep them all, um, teach them all, make directions for them all. So I'm in the smack dab middle of that. And I am in the critical state of having to order supplies and make sure everything comes in. So my mind has just been nuts. But I did not want to cancel my lives. We've been doing this for over a year. Um, I am hoping I'm not going to have any streaming problems tonight. I don't know. I'm back in Navarre, so the internet's not quite as good out here, but so far, so good. So we're going to hope the internet cooperates, and just wanted to jump on and say hello. I see Donna's here and Debbie's here. Hello, hello. And there's other people, but I can't tell who you are. So say hello if you are here. If this is your first time here, my name is Tina Sutton. I am with Stampin' Up, Miss Ginger Dots Designs. I have been crafting for 30 years, paper crafting for 30 years, and really more than 30 years, but I've been a consultant for 30 years. So anyway, I love to have fun and be crazy and do a lot of creations. So I hope you'll enjoy. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please say hello. Especially if you're on Facebook. I am not seeing who's here. I see that Donna, Jean, and Debbie are here, but I'm seeing there's a lot more people watching live. So tonight we got a couple of announcements, but you are seeing Gingerbread Men. This is a fun little class that I'm doing at my crop on Saturday this weekend. I can't even think. So I just have these cards because you're not going to see me today. I have no makeup on. I am not in my pajamas. I am in shorts and a t-shirt, but I'm a hot mess. So I just thought these are a lot prettier to look at. But look how cute these cards are. I just adore these. My holiday retreat last year was gingerbread. This would have been perfect. Because every year I have a theme that goes with my retreat, but I just have the cards here so you can have something pretty to look at while I'm talking to you for a few minutes. Look at this one. It's a little box, candy box. How cute. And this is a gift card holder. So fun. So, I do have one spot left. If you're local, even if you're not attending the crop, you can still come and take the class. If you want to do it long distance, I will have videos. The video is almost done. It's done. I just haven't, I've done the videos. I just haven't put it in, iMovie yet because I'm going to be teaching it live. But that should be ready by next week. Kits are pretty much ready to go out. So if you've ordered a kit online, you can be expecting it soon. So super fun. But we're not going to talk about that tonight. We got a lot of other things to do, and I'm going to try to make this quick because I have lots to do. The biggest thing, well, there's several announcements, but a huge thing, and especially if you are attending my holiday retreat, there's lots of, hi, April. It's good to see you. Thank you for saying hi. On the 19th, starting at midnight, all stamps are going to be 15% off. I don't think they've ever, well, maybe, I don't remember them doing that last year. Maybe it's something they do once a year. I don't know. But all stamps are 15% off. Plus, when you order, you get that 10% credit. So it's almost like you're getting that at 25% off. So that is huge. So if there's any stamp sets that you want, and they said, and they haven't told us what, so we're going to just have to wait till the sale starts. And for some reason, I was thinking the sale was starting tomorrow, but I believe it's the 19th. I guess I better double check that. But Jean, do you know for sure? Is it the 19th? Am I in my mind? I sent an email about it because I think it's just going to be huge. And we tend to sell out of things. They always bring them back. But if there's something you want, I would say order it sooner rather than later. I have the 19th in my head. It's the 18th. Okay, so it is tomorrow, like I thought. Okay. I'm just confused. I should have looked it up. So it's starting tomorrow, tonight, I guess it'll be 1 o'clock our time because they're an hour behind us, midnight Utah time. So if there's anything you want, order. After I get off, I'm going to send another reminder email to go out in the morning. It's a huge deal. There's a couple other exciting things. Okay, this one I am super excited about. All right. I don't have children. I've never had children. That's funny. I don't have children. I never had children. So I always kind of got sad with the Advent calendars because, like, being with Close to My Heart, we've had some really cool Advent calendars in the past. I'm sure Stamping Up has. Oh, there's one at Hobby Lobby that's going around that's so cute. And I have made them, but I don't ever use them. Like, I might stick them out, but I don't really put stuff in them because I would eat the candy before the day I was supposed to. But Stampin' Up has come out with this. Okay, it is a countdown to Christmas. It is so cute. It looks like it comes in a box like this, but I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know. It shows. I also posted a video. That newsletter I think went out yesterday. Hopefully you guys watched it. But it is for crafters. So it's a crafting advent calendar. So on certain days, you'll open certain things, and this is exclusive product that you can't buy anywhere else. It comes with a stamp set and products to do different projects, I think every day, but it's only showing, it's only showing so many days. But so I'm not really sure. That's about all I know about it but I'm super excited. I know it's very limited. I think it's kind of a trial thing. It is $99. It's 12 days. Okay, so it's 12 days of crafting. So I am super excited about it. That will kind of make yeah, I'm just very excited about it. This is something I'm giving myself. And how fun would this be to also give like your best friend, and you can do it whether they're close to you, you can do it together, or you can do it virtually. I don't know. I'm just super, super excited. So, for all of you that buy this, and like I said, this goes on sale the 23rd. And anybody that buys it through my website or my link, I will send you a surprise Christmas gift as well, just because I think it's really fun. So I'm excited about it. Maybe we can all do it together. I don't know. I know the season gets crazy, so I don't know when they mail it out, or they haven't given us all the details. They're just kind of teasing us with it. But I'm super, super, super excited about this. Who else is on? I see April, Sandy, Kim, Donna was on, Jean. So yes, welcome and thank you, and say hello if you're here. Because I'm seeing more people on the other side, but I can't tell who you are unless you say hello, especially if you're on Facebook. I can see the YouTube people, but not the Facebook people. Okay, the other thing that they're starting, and this is pretty exciting, is they are starting to do craft classes. It's kind of a virtual online class. Not kind of, it is a virtual online class. So they, Stampin' Up corporate, so when I say they, that's who I mean, will create unique samples. So similar to like what I've done here, similar to like if you're coming to a workshop, but I think they're going to do this on a regular basis, and you pay for the class. So you can you can watch it live or you can watch the recording. But it's kind of like what we did with the album retreats. You can watch it whenever it is convenient to you. You can do the project or you can just watch. It is $30 class fee to get the the PDFs and all the instructions, and then you have to buy the product. But like what I'm thinking is really cool for retreat, one of the bundles that we're going to be using is the Traditions of Christmas. So this is the first craft class that they're going to have. It's called Traditions of Christmas, and you will it tells you what you need, the numbers. Traditions of Christmas Sweet Collection. So a lot of you are buying that collection anyway. So this is just a fun way to learn how to do more things with stuff that you may have already bought, and they kind of give you little sneak peeks. So this is kind of interesting, but there is a cost. It is $30, and then they tell you everything else, kind of like I do for retreat. So it's kind of like an online class. I think they're going to test these out, see how these go. I'm kind of excited about this too. I have a hard time catching these things live. We have so much training and stuff that I have to do with Stampin' Up, and I have such a hard time because my schedule is so crazy, and that is why I am in this business, to be able to create my own schedule. But that's it. That's it for my announcements. If you want to come to the crop this weekend, I still have spaces. It's going to be all day Saturday, all day Sunday, at the Hilton Garden Inn at Miramar Beach. So it's really good, close to the outlets and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm really looking forward to a lot of people and having a lot of fun. Hi, Linda. Good evening. Also, the new mini catalog's out, and this is so exciting. And for once, I didn't buy everything in it because my budget's a little bit limited lately. So, like, for example, I really want this stamp set, but I know I'm not using this for retreat, so I haven't bought it. I kind of have been focusing on what I'm doing on my retreat. So I will be ordering this tomorrow. So I got to get my list finalized and get ordering tomorrow. So again, this stuff is all 15% off tomorrow, the stamp sets. All right, so this is going to be a mini, right? Mini. So let's see how long I talk. I've already talked 10 minutes. Oh goodness, I just had the gift of gab. Please hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. You're so sweet. Hi Dee, you snuck in, and Linda snuck in. Can you tell us block sizes to bring for the Gingy class? Well, you definitely, for the Gingy class, you're gonna need the big one. This guy, because that's. Well, let's look at him. So actually, we're going to work with this tonight, but we're not going to do a gingerbread card. We're going to do something else. So you're going to need that. You're going to need a long one for sayings. So let's see. Here's my block case. Love this block case, by the way. So you're going to need the big one, Donna. You're going to need this one, which is size H. I don't know the sizes. And you're going to need, you know what? I'd probably bring both of these for little things. So C and B. That's what I would recommend. So I would just, you got this thing. So I would just stick the whole thing in there. It's really not that hard. Donna, and you said you had a problem getting one of your, I think it was this block in your acrylic thing. Okay, so I haven't had the problem or heard of anybody else having the problem, but something interesting happened to me this weekend. I had these out and I was working on them. And I misplaced this block. I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, I have backup blocks that I keep underneath, like if I miss a block, but I keep these on my desk all the time. So I pulled this out of my backup and tried to put it in here, and it didn't fit. And I'm like, what the heck? And the Stampin' Up! Block was thicker because then I found my other block and it fits in perfectly. So I'm wondering if that's what's going on for you. So if you bring this, I'll be interested to see if I can stick my block in your case and see if you have a thicker block. I don't know. That's just a little thing. I meant to tell you that earlier. Okay. All righty. So let's go ahead and get started. So I love the set, like I said, and you saw all the gingerbread samples, but we're going to do something different. And we're not going to use the stamp set. We're just using this die cut. You can buy the stamp set if you want just the stamp set. You can buy it, or if you want to buy it with the die cuts, you can buy the die cuts, or you can buy just the die cuts. But we're going to use just this die cut, and we're just going to do a fun little project. And you know what? I'm going to give you a sneak peek of how I store my stamps. So I store my stamps and my die cuts, but this is all about to change. Stampin' Up! The next catalog, next go around is they're going to change the cases, and it's a shame because I really like these cases. They're going back kind of to the 6x6 style. But I put all of my all of my die cuts on a magnet sheet, and then I keep my stamp sets here with the plastic over it. And then all the extra pieces, okay, like I cut out extra pieces when I'm just sitting there, or like this guy I wasn't paying attention when I did my video and I did an extra gingerbread man, so he saved for when I want to make a card. I just put it in a clear envelope. And this is just something I wanted to talk about at class. If you're coming to my class on Saturday, you will get to see that. But right now, what I did was I cut him out of white paper. All right, anybody want to take a guess on what I'm going to do with him? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little card. We're going to make a card. A white card, a white gingerbread man. I don't know. I'm going to take my silicone mat, not to use right now, but we're going to color. And the one thing, when you color on the paper, sometimes it bleeds through. So I want to remember to put this in between so it doesn't bleed through on my card. But right now I'm just going to use it. So what I'm going to do is this is just a pen, and I really should be using a pencil, but I don't see one handy. So I'm going to just very lightly draw a baseline. Anybody want to figure out what I'm doing? This is going to be my baseline. Okay, and then I'm going to take my black marker. I know y'all probably can't see it. I did that really light. So I am going to come and take my black Stampin' Up! Writing, what is it? Stampin' Write marker, and I'm going to draw these lines. Anybody want to care to know what I'm doing? Anybody want to care to guess? Maybe somebody will. Wait, hold on. I just messed this up. Okay. All right. And now I'm just going to start drawing lines. Let's see if anybody has any samples. Okay. Anybody figuring it out yet? What am I doing? A mummy. Yes, yes, yes. I'm doing a mummy. How fun is this going to be? So it's Halloween, right? And I'm just kind of freehanding and I don't really know what I'm doing. Just making lines. I try to connect my lines, but I'm not always the best at that. And you know, when you're doing it, you're second guessing. Like, am I doing this right? But I've done several of these cards. Trying to get I don't really do a lot of Halloween, but I am doing a couple of little goodie bags for some children, some friends' grandkids. And so I went ahead and did these because I know it's going to be busy. And I'm like, oh, these are so cute. I just want to share. So I thought this would be the funnest thing to do tonight. I could still connect with all of you, and I will post this picture in my newsletter tomorrow. Oops. I think that's good. We're going to see. And I don't really have to do directions. It's just a fun idea, I think. Ninja Turtle, you could. Oh my gosh, that would be a cute thing to do. All right, then I'm going to just kind of do this section green with my, this is lemon lime. I'm just going to color this in real quick. One of my friends, I had these out. I was coloring them in the kitchen. I did 5 of these. And one of my friends stopped by with her grandchild. And oh my gosh, the little boy went nuts over this. So I went ahead and gave him one. I hadn't planned on giving him one. I don't know him that well. They just kind of were a neighbor and stopping by, checking on the dogs because my dogs have been sick. He just thought this was the cutest thing ever. Okay, now I'm going with, this is Crumb Cake, the lighter color. And this just kind of makes the lines pop. And this really, you can really do these quickly. I'm doing this a little bit slower because I'm chatting. And I'm going to probably make a mess because that's what I usually do when I'm live. But that's okay. Isn't that adorable? It's so fun. Jean, this would be great to do with your grandkids. These would be great. You know, I used to teach kindergarten, and I wish I knew how to do all this cute stuff. I used to have my parents do it for me. I taught at a private school in Del Mar, California, and we did some elaborate parties and stuff. But I would find things. Of course, back then we didn't have the internet, so I'd find things in books and have my parents do them. But I didn't stamp at that time. It makes me so sad because I could have done so many cute things for the kids. I might do this for my Mahjong class. That's my new thing. I learned how to play Mahjong and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Anybody else play Mahjong? It gets in your head. I'm not very good. And you know, I have several friends that said, teach me how. And it's like, oh, you know what? See, I'm doing that. I can't even remember. I was going to put the silicone mat in here to keep it from bleeding. But I don't think it bled so far. But the first time you play, you think, or at least I thought, because I have that creative mind. I'm not analytical at all. I'm not a number person. Don't ask me to balance your checkbook because I can't do it. But I thought, I will never figure this game out. But you kind of learn a little more each time, and then it just gets in your head and think about it quite a bit. It's really fun. Play it on the computer too, which helps a lot. But, you know, I can't play too much. I'm going to try to fix these lines so they look a little more connected on certain spots. But like that does help your game, and you learn more as you go along. So super fun. And the tiles, I'm all about design, right? So I splurged on a really nice set of tiles. Spent too much money, but I don't care. I'm still working. I don't know when I'm going to retire one of these days, and I won't be able to do that, right? So I did splurge on a nice set, and I love it. I'm just having so much fun with it. But right now I don't have time to play. I'm too busy. All right, so we got at the base. I don't know. Y'all can't really see. Can you see where the gray kind of just, or the pebble crumb cake, it just kind of makes that pop a little bit. All right, and now I am going to do, hold on my desk somewhere. I'm going to do something super fun. But you know, I might want to add a little more depth on this green. So I'm going to come through with the darker shade and do some shadowing. Before I add the eyes. And then that's kind of dark. I don't know if y'all can see. Maybe I'll go closer. There we go. And then that's kind of like too much, like not blended enough. So then I come back with the lighter color again and kind of blend out. Go for that like that. This makes it look a little bit better. And the other thing that I think I want to do is do the outside of him. I'm going to outline him real quick. I didn't do it on my other sample than I have, but for some reason, or it would have been good to just take the ink pad. That might have been easier, and to just stress the edge rather than try to draw on the edge. But we're going to go with it. So I told my husband, you cannot get on the internet tonight because this whole streaming thing has just made me crazy. And you know what? He hasn't. And look, we haven't frozen once tonight. Okay, my mini live is already 23 minutes. So much for a 10 to 15 minute project, right? I just can't do it, y'all. Okay, so there we go. And let's add some wigglies. Oh, this is my old glue. Gosh, I go through this glue like crazy. Oop, that's a little too much, but that's okay. Let's put some wiggly eyes on him. So cute. Look, big eyes. Then you can't even see my shading. Go figure. All right, and then I went ahead and stamped a little no tricks, all treats. Oh, where's my dots? Here we go. Look how cute, 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 cute. And then, what I've used is I used the stamp set, the Spooky Halloween. And let's go ahead and stamp Happy Halloween on the inside. And we'll be done. So I did do this pretty quick. I did a lot of talking in the beginning. Okay, let's stamp. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the... So there's my quick project for tonight. Just a simple, quick, fun card. And I like it because I know a lot of you are taking my class on Saturday. So you will have this gingerbread man. And I wanted to give you another use for him. So there we go. Happy Halloween. What a cute little card. What do you guys think? Do you like them? Let me show you the here's another one that I did. And I pulled him to show him. I did the bigger black eyes. But I didn't really like the black eyes after I did that. But I do like this. So that's with our white ink, and I stamped on black. I thought that was kind of cute. But you know what? I couldn't find my white ink tonight. It's packed up. So anyway, there's two different samples. So that's what I got for you. Isn't he cute? Let's see. Thank you, Linda. That's sweet. She says I'm talented. Aw. Online I have. Online you have what? I don't know. You were answering probably something. I didn't see the comment. I'm sorry, Sandy. It's good to see you. I've missed you the last couple nights. Thank you, Donna. I know, Donna, I don't think you do Halloween, but it's still. Hi, Michelle. Thank you. Very cute, she says. All right. Anybody have any questions for me? I got to remember to get that newsletter out. Oh, you played Mahjong. Where'd you play? So if you go to Santa Rosa Beach Library here in Florida, I know that's far from Navarre and Fort Walton, there's a girl named Mary, and she does lessons on Mondays and Thursdays, and it's free. And she's such a good teacher. She's very kind of strict, like, no, don't touch that tile, but she teaches you the right way, and I love it. So if anybody wants to go out that way and learn how to play Mahjong, I would love to teach you, and maybe one day I can. Yeah, on the app, that's fun on the app. But there's two kinds, so there's a Mahjong, because I thought I was playing Mahjong, and I wasn't really playing Mahjong. There's a Mahjong game, and it's really kind of just matching. You match tiles. That's not really the game. If you do Friends for Mahjong, that is the real game. So, Sandy, it's at Santa Rosa Beach Library off 331? In Santa Rosa Beach, past Miramar Beach, pretty much near near it's on 30A, like kind of near Seagrove. Is he on clear stamps? He's clear. He's a clear stamper. He's not on red rubber. They are Stampin' Up is going. They are doing away with red rubber. So some people are really upset about it, and some people, like my friend Connie, are like, "Yay!" I like both. I didn't think I'd ever like red rubber, but the only thing I didn't like about red rubber is having to put those stamps together. I kind of like, it's kind of one of those love-hate things. I kind of like putting them together, but like if I'm in a hurry and haven't used a stamp set yet, I get aggravated. So anyway, all right, that's all I got for you. Thanks for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing a lot of you on Saturday. If I don't see you on Saturday, hopefully I'll see you next Wednesday. Again, the next couple of weeks are going to kind of try to be short, just, because it's hard. But little simple projects like this, and I will post, it's not like I'm not going to post pictures or put it in my newsletter, but, there's not going to be a tutorial for this week. But I think if I can get through this week, and then the next week, I have to get my taxes done. I have to get them in because they're due on the 15th. I think I can go back to doing my regular stuff. All right. Thanks so much, guys. You guys have a great night. And I'll be seeing a lot of you this weekend. Yay. Let's have a fun factor. So, all right. Bye.